So what it is, everyone, Zach the Stock Cropper coming to you on Sunday, May 17th in the middle of a slight drizzle here in the northern Iowa hinterlands. Giving an update on our stock cropper plot. We didn't come out to the plot last week because we didn't have a lot of growth, but as you can see in the back of me, things are really starting to green up, and going to show you the rest of it here now. So you can see that the corn crop has emerged, and our pasture strips look glorious and green. They're really starting to take off. Don't seem to be that anything was encumbered too much by the frost. And the corn's up to V1, V2 now, it looks like. Nice green pasture. And we got all of our species, including some lamb's quarter, coming there, in which the goats will serve their purpose and devour here in a few weeks. So again, it's awesome to see that we have everything up and at 'em and coming at us, and you can see our high population row corn on the outside that we have coming. And again, just to refresh things, we will be, I guess the target date right now is that we'd like to really see this vegetation in the forage strips get up to be, a foot to 18 inches tall before we release our pens out here across to make sure that they'll be able to support, and we'll get some good grazing out of especially the ruminants that are going to be out here, the sheep and the goats that we're going to have. But the hope is probably sometime around between the 5th to the 10th of June is when we're going to be bringing animals out here. But again, off to a good start. We got about an inch of rain last night. And I was talking with somebody this week and said, what are you going to do when it gets muddy in these pens and muddy in these strips when it rains? How are you going to advance the animals? Are they going to make a big mess? And that's kind of the nice thing about starting this in a long-term corn-on-corn or a long-term strip till field. We've got great soil structure. I'm sitting here walking around, and while it's raining here, and I don't have any mud on my shoes hardly at all because I'm walking on this nice carpet of residue. And not that that's going to save us in a 6-inch rain. There's going to be challenges, we realize, in that situation. But nevertheless, soil structure is a good thing. So while it rains outside, I wanted to come in and show some of the construction that we've built here to get ready for the livestock that are going to be coming in a couple weeks. So these are our 2 chicken tractors that we have built, and actually got the chicken wire put on. You can see that here. Put that on this week and getting these set up. So these are, if any of you folks out there follow a guy by the name of Joel Salatin, who's kind of big in this regenerative pasture-raised animal system. These are considered Saladin chicken tractor designs, so we use the same kind of lightweight timber frame design with half of the roof, or half of the structure with a steel roof on it to give them cover, and we're going to put some plastic sheeting on the outside too that we can roll down in inclement weather for them. We've got to finish putting chicken wire on the rest and installing our water and feed systems in here, but these things are lightweight and one person can pick them up easily by hand and scoot them along. And so these are going to be trailing behind our superstructure that will be housing the pigs and the goats. So these are both, I think, 9 feet wide. Our alleys are 20 feet wide, so we'll have a room to get around the outside, but they'll be running right next to each other and be housing our meat broiler chickens, which are going to be showing up here this week on Thursday the 21st. I think the chicks are supposed to be at the post office, and we're going to start them off over at my farm where I'm set up better to start chicks, and then we'll be transferring them over when these things are complete, and we'll have 50 birds apiece in each one of these Saladin style chicken tractors. But wanted to give you kind of a sneak peek of the construction that's still underway for what we've got coming with the chicken tractors. So wanted to cover some of the other things we've got going on in the background. Like I said before, we've got the chickens coming this week. So I think they're called Freedom Ranger broilers or something like that we're getting from Welps Hatchery in Bancroft, Iowa. Sheldon's got our feeder pigs weaned and I think in the nursery now that he farrows himself, and so I think he was going to send me some video to overlay here to show what those animals are looking like. Let's see what else. We've got sheep lined up, looking for a few goats still. I think I've got a lead on those, but the goal is to have all the animals lined up and probably in place by the 1st of June. I've been working on setting up a website for the stock cropper, and started an Instagram account this morning, _stock_cropper, and I'm going to be posting my first set of pictures. So if you're an Instagram person, give us a follow on that. And yeah, it's a busy time here, but it's getting exciting. We're getting closer to lift off on the whole thing. And the last thing that I'd throw in there is Sheldon is working on our barn this afternoon at the fabrication shop, and one of the ideas that I had was we need to name this beast, and so I'd like to come up with something semi-entertaining, semi-appropriate to call our livestock mobile barn unit. And so if you've got any ideas, leave some comments here. Trying to figure out how to get that turned on the YouTubes, but either on Twitter or on YouTube, leave some comments of some name suggestions, and we might put it to a vote here in a few weeks and let people help us name this thing. So that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, and stay thirsty. We'll see you.